Welcome to the start of our show. Now, our first guest was here a couple of years ago. He's a good friend of ours and a broadcaster. You can hear him in Boston on 1550 AM WNTN. Please welcome the host of Grecian Echoes, Ted Demetriades.
Stevie on.
Good. Teddy D, welcome back to the show.
We're back. Episode 118, brother.
I know. You were here in our first year, and you got to see us when it was very scaled back, and now we're rocking and rolling, Teddy. What do you think about
House
this?
band, plenty of Greeks. What else could you ask for? What else could you possibly ask for?
Now, you're on 1550 every day. You have Grecian Echoes, and let's tell the people, especially listening over in the UK, they can find it online. What do they do?
That's at www.grecianechoes.com. And for all you smartphone users, WNTN.com. So through the modern technology that we're all exposed to these days, our program is also heard around the world. So it's enjoyed by Greek Americans and Greek non-Americans.
Right, and this show has been going on for over 65 years. Your dad did it for a very long time, and you took over for him. Let me ask you now, that the torch has been passed. When you were young and you were seeing your dad do this, did you know this is what you wanted to do? Absolutely
not. Absolutely. Absolutely. I always admired my dad for what he did, and when he started the program, of course, the majority of it was in Greek. And as a Greek American, you know, I can speak the language decently, but I'm not fluent. And so I never really thought that it would transition into what it has today.
Well, it's a great show. Of course, everyone here in the New England area that's Greek American knows you and knows about your show. But they might not know this. WNTN, we were talking earlier about this. You know, my producer, Hope, likes to find these wonderful facts. And Howard Stern actually worked there when he was here in Boston. And the question is, did you ever get to meet Howard Stern?
Yes, actually, when I was very young. Howard Stern worked at WNTN as an intern when he was going to BU. And our station at the time, my dad was, it was only on the air for about a year and a half. He was doing some interning. And at that time, my dad and his partner decided to purchase the station. And so during the transition, Howard was around, long-haired kid, as crazy then as he is now. And, you know, met him a couple of weeks, and then, you know, once my dad bought the program, the format changed and Howard was gone, so that might have been a bad move to not keep him.
Yeah, Howard Sternopoulos would have helped you guys out with all your funding. Now, so that's cool. He was here, you met him, and do you ever try to reach him now that you've been on the radio for years? Maybe we can reach him for you.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe the Steve Katsos show will reach him for us. Absolutely.
We know that, we want to thank you, first of all, because when we do our big benefits, we do benefits for the Jimmy Fund, and this year we're doing one for Autism Speaks. You always invite us to the radio and station and we talk about it, so we want to thank you for that, obviously.
Well, and I want to thank you for what you're doing, because it's, you know, we both know we're in the small, you know, in the business here, it's all about, you know, just getting out there and passing the word, whatever you're passionate about. If you can express it through any type of media, that's a good thing.
Now, I know this weekend you had something coming up that you want to talk about.
Well, annually our radio station hosts radiothons twice a year, once at this time of year, and then we'll do it again in the late spring. This particular weekend and next weekend, it's a 2-week gig. We invite our listening audience to support a cause, and we have a radiothon. And this one is for the Hellenic Nursing Home. It's the Greek nursing home, the only privately owned. It's not privately owned. It's actually owned by the Hellenic Women's Benevolent Association. It's a group of women that you know, 45 years ago purchased some property and created a nursing home, and it's a good thing. So they need the support. So the community supports that. And then we'll run another radiothon in the spring, and it'll be for the Hellenic Cardiac Fund, which is for Greek children who have cardiac problems. So we emphasize the support of the community through the radiothon for what we consider the two most vulnerable demographics, you know, the elderly and then the sick children. Well, so it's nice.
We wish you good luck with those fundraisers, and we really appreciate the fact that you're a friend of us here at the Steve Katsos Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Ted Demetriades. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We'll be right back right after this.